Shalom! Welcome to LJ Spurs Chats. Today, I've got my mate on from Bethnal Green, Big John from London.
Oi. How we
How you
doing,
doing,
Lou?
John? Cheers for coming on.
I'm sweet as a nut, Lou.
Well, I wasn't going to come on until the next game, but as we've all probably heard, Igor Tudor has agreed to become Tottenham Hotspur's interim head coach. Hang on. And Milton's coming on from Australia. G'day, Milton. Can you hear me,
Hey,
Milton?
boys.
Good man.
G'day, Milton.
We'll start
Yeah, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Right. Igor Tudor.
How's the background noise?
I can't hear nothing. All's good at the moment.
He's locked himself in the crapper. That's what he's done.
So, Igor Tudor has agreed to become Tottenham Hotspur's interim head coach until the end of the season. The last details have got to be finalised with the former Juventus head coach, but there is a verbal agreement in place. Spurs will look to name a permanent successor to Thomas Frank in the summer. So my first question, John, is, like myself, does it worry you that he's never managed in the Premier League before? I just clocked Sky Sports' poll. 73% of Spurs fans that won the poll are not happy, and I'd imagine for that reason. I suppose not a lot of us know much about this, Mush, but what do you reckon, John? Not what he was hoping for, I can imagine.
He's not what I'm hoping for, but he's intense and he's defensive. You know, I think we might need that in a relegation scrap. Going to the Champions League, I think he's probably be a bit hopeless, to be honest with you. You know, we need a bit of creative flair, don't we? And he's not very creative flair. He's strong. He's strong and organised out of possession, isn't he, and stuff like that. He's very defensive.
Bit like Conte, maybe.
Yeah, he was a teammate of Conte as well, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure in the 2000s.
To be honest, whoever took it on, it's going to be a tough job, especially with all the injuries. But I don't know if you've heard of him, Milton, but I'll just run through it for you so I give you an idea. At Juventus, he inherited a team from Thiago Motta that sat fifth in Serie A, outside the Champions League places after back-to-back defeats that capped a disastrous February, which the club had knocked out of the Champions League and the Coppa Italia. He guided them to fourth in Serie A and sealed their Champions League qualifications after losing just 1 in 11 games in charge. This earned him a 2-year contract, although Juventus sacked him just 4 months later after results deteriorated. I think he lost or didn't win in the last 8. At Lazio, he took over from Sarri in March 2024 on an 18-month contract. Then he resigned, but he won 5 of his 9 games as Lazio boss, losing just once. So he seems to be a stopgap filler, doesn't he? A troubleshooter.
Yeah.
What do you reckon to this then, John? Early.
I'm not really.
Can you hear me, Milton?
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Do you know much about this man?
Not too much. What I do know is he doesn't stay long at clubs that he manages. He's managed like Lazio, Marseille, Galatasaray, Juventus. He starts off pretty strong. Usually the first 10 games he'll win 6, draw 3, lose 1, and then he'll just go off the boil and go shit house. When he got sacked at Juve, his last 8 games in charge was 6 draws and 2 losses.
Yeah. They was in the shit show when he got the sack, though, weren't they, Juve?
What I heard through the grapevine was Fabio Paratici wanted to sack Thomas Frank in November and get him in.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
And what I've heard is he's a very strict manager. Under Thomas Frank, majority of the players were turning up to training late, not like listening to his instructors. While Igor Tudor, he's a very strict manager, so he won't be taking shit if players are coming in late or disobeying orders. He'll rip them to shreds.
Yeah, he's got some discipline about him, hasn't he?
But the two things that worry me, lads, is one, he's never managed over here, and two, is he the sort of man that will get the players like going, wow, when he walks in? I don't think he will. That's what worries me. I wanted someone to come in. I know it sounds a bit old. I wanted someone to come in like a Redknapp or something. Do you know what I mean? Poor man's Poch.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. He's Do you know, I wanted a Redknapp sort of character to come in, but on paper, this geezer looks good for us in the league, right? He's proper disciplined. He's defensive. I don't know what.
See, I think to you, John. I think he's going to do well in the Champions League and shit in the Premier League.
No. I think the exact opposite. I think he'll save us in a relegation scrap with his discipline and defensive structure, where we won't leak the goals anymore. But in Champions League, I just feel like he's not going to let the creative players be creative. You know, we're going to be so structured that the creative, what creative players that we have got left, he's not going to let them create.
It's a difficult one. I just looked into his tactical style. It always, if he can, plays with a back three, very aggressive, wing backs, wide centre backs stepping into midfield, intense, quite direct, similar to Conte ball, but less rigid. So if Porro can get back, Porro will love being a wing back, won't he? And Spencer will love being a wing back.
Do you know what? He does give you structure, and he's resilient, and he's organised.
Yeah. But like Harry just said there, he got the same tactics as Frank, and he has in this way where they man mark players. I've never been a fan of man marking everyone. Sometimes you see a brilliant player, like in our day, innit, John? Right, you got to man mark this geezer. He's got a bit about him, you know. But I don't like the man marking of 11 against 11. Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
It's not slow possession football. It's front foot, physical, emotional, which will please the fans, I suppose. It says he's a former defender, and it shows with his managerial style. He tightens shape quickly. Mid-table Serie A sides under him became hard to break down fast. Personality, strong character, demanding, can fall out with the boards. Well, anyone can fall out of our boards. It doesn't feel like a long-term project coach, more of a shock therapy appointment. So at least, hopefully, when we play Arsenal then, Milton, we'll go at them instead of sitting back, sitting ducks like the last time we played Arsenal, eh?
Yeah, fingers crossed. Only time will tell how we'll perform under Igor. So hopefully does, you know, change our form around and get us out of this relegation battle. But in saying that as well, a lot of managers out there wouldn't want to come as an interim.
No.
And this fella, he's happy to come as an interim.
Yeah, he is. But Robbie Keane wanted to come, but he didn't want to come as just an interim. The funny thing was, about an hour before that was done, they said, we will get a chance, whoever the interim managers, of becoming full-time. That didn't last long. Oh, yeah, there's a bit of info here. Coaching stats. Played 341, 156, drawn 81, lost 104. This coach isn't a defensive coach. These stats show that he's a front foot coach playing in a physical manner. Well,
that's
and he likes to play.
That's one man's opinion of the stats, though, isn't it?
Eh?
That's one man's opinion of the stats.
Well, to me,
he likes to play with 2 tens as well.
To me, looking at those stats, I'm like, he's just going to go for it. But it's really hard to judge because I don't know what Dave thinks. Because Dave, nice to see you again, Dave. I just think it's the worrying thing for me that it's just not been in the Premier League before.
Do you know what, Lou? But he gives you what he brings is consistency. Yeah, he brings defensive solidarity and identity, and a style that players can understand, bruv. You know, and we need that in a fucking relegation scrap, don't we?
Yeah,
because the identity's gone. We ain't got no defensive stability, really, have we? We just leaking goals. And
is he on a hiding to nothing, though, John? Because of the lack of players that he's got, even though he's going to know that. Does he know?
Oh, this is what I'm worried about: is the lack of players.
Yeah, because I think it would be hard for anyone.
Yeah, because do you know what? we haven't got relegation scrap players, have we, in the squad?
No. You're going to find out the characters of some of these players now.
Yeah, and he's going to slap down the big mouths, isn't he?
Yeah,
because he won't take no shit.
No. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? I mean, good luck to them. I mean, there's a lot of, I said to you, John, before we come on, a lot of people are going mad and slagging him off already. I'm not going to slag the man off because I think whoever goes in there, it's a job where little reward, high risk. You can't really fucking win. That's what I say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, moving on from that, things we don't know, but that's why I've got Milton on here tonight. Milton, you must have seen, well, you might not have seen the, right, Jam? You might have seen, did you see the Ange interview? Milton? Can you hear me, Milton?
Just a snippet of it. I didn't watch the full interview.
Well, he's coming back.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only seen a snippet of it. I didn't see the full interview with Ange Postecoglou.
Well, I've got a few bits snidges from it. He is apparently coming back next week as well to do another interview. But he said on the club, they've built an unbelievable stadium, unbelievable training facilities. But when you look at the expenditure, particularly their wages structure, they are not a big club. And he carries on by saying, on trying to sign big players at Tottenham, they are not a big club again. We signed Dom Solanke and 3 teenagers when I told him I wanted Pedro Neto, Mbuemo, Semena and Gahey. He says to dare to do is everywhere around the club, yet the actions from the board are the complete opposite.
Yeah, do you know what? He didn't say nothing that we didn't already know, to be honest with you, did he?
No, he didn't, but I was surprised.
He just said it out loud.
Yeah.
You know?
Plays a highlight, yeah. Yeah, a few people on there, like I saw that Dean Ashton on Sky saying, oh, he's just got sour grapes. But John, he's not, has he? Because whatever he said's true. And to be fair to him, a lot of managers, ex-managers, wouldn't come out this soon and say something. They usually wait for years to go by.
No, do you know what? I don't blame him for saying whatever he said. He didn't even say it in a salty way, did he?
No.
He said it fucking honestly and to the point. And
he's on the piss, Harry. He's had enough.
He's turned to the drink, old Danny.
He says Ange basically admitting the youngsters weren't his choice. He wanted proven Premier League quality. Signed off on them, yes, but not his vision. That's on the owners. This just confirms, this is to me, what I'm saying. What all of us fans already knew what the owners were doing. So the question is, and again, this is my opinion, will ENIC change their philosophy, especially after these revelations? Nothing will change no matter what players will come in. You know it, John. You cannot do all the tools without the job. It's no coincidence, is there, though, that such proven good managers have come in after failing at this club, and the common denominator is always going to be ENIC. And this is my personal opinion, John. Don't you think about this? I believe that reaching the Champions League final and coming so close in the league a few times under Poch made Levy and the owners believe that success did not mean that they have to spend like the other top clubs. So in hindsight, coming so close has actually been a hindrance to us. Isn't it? Because if, say, we'd have won the Champions League, Levy would have gone, well, I told you didn't have to spend billions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying there, Lou. That's a good point. But ENIC, they don't want to step up the next level, do they? We've always known that ENIC ain't going to pay the wages. You know? And
it's Dave again, look.
They're like a block on us, aren't they, ENIC? You know what I mean? They don't want us becoming successful, because then that means they're going to have to spend. Like what you're saying.
Well, Dave, those fans that said that, and they can't be proper fans, because Conte done exactly that, and he was out the door a week later. Do you know what I mean? It must be so difficult and frustrating being in the poison challenge, as we call it, don't we, John?
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm glad he's noticed. We've got a lot of moronic fans online, haven't we?
Yeah. You know,
but
that's the generation again, isn't it?
Yeah.
What else is there? What I put on here? Oh yeah, what I put on here. Worryingly, at the minute, we've no football people on the board, so changes need to be made. Why do we always accept second best? A prime example is Vinay left the scum, who are now doing better. Lang left Villa, who are now doing better. And Thomas Frank left Brentford, who are now doing better. So why are we always accepting cast-offs? The only decent person who made some difference was Paratici, and he jumped ship. And we all know the real reason why. It wasn't because he wanted to go back to Italy. It's because he didn't believe in the latest project at all. And he's not stupid, is he? Do you know what I mean, Milton? It's all coming out
100%.
now.
Especially with any manager that we do get, they get promised to the world, they get given nothing. How can you build a house with no tools?
Yeah.
It's easy to say, I'll give you 300 million and you can spend what you want and we'll increase the wages. And when it comes to doing it, they don't. They shy away from it. And like most managers, like the Contes and the Jose's, they have a connection and an affiliation with the club and are admired by the club. But when they're at Spurs, they're like, this is the only club that I could give a fuck about. And that comes from the top.
Yeah.
That comes from the top.
It does come from the top.
No,
I saw you there with Teddy Sheringham. I think I texted you, didn't I, John?
Yeah. I was trying to find it. I couldn't find Teddy on the fucking TV. All I could find was these moronic fucking fan channels.
Harry's put it very nice there. He has. I think you're rubbing off on him, John. Yeah. This is another thing with me, right? I do know that's fact, Dave. Vinay and Lange, they actually still wanted to keep Frank on. And the Lewis family and Joe Lewis, they said, no, because they were shitting themselves about relegation. So the fact that they wanted to keep him on surely tells the hierarchy that these two are useless as well, surely to God.
No one's got power.
No one has, no.
In that structure, except for Joe Lewis and the Lewis family.
Who are not football. They're just fans, so they think.
Yeah. But then again, everyone was calling. I've never liked Frank, but I'll back him as a manager for a little while that we had him. But I could see the football going downhill. You could see with your own eyes that the football wasn't there. The substitutions were mad. The strategy was crazy. And he was shitting himself.
He was dead, mate. Well,
could he have picked it up?
No.
I don't think so. So perhaps being
it wasn't
a billionaire, Lou, perhaps you just think to yourself, right, let's just cut him and get someone else in.
Yeah. But what Milton
they're all fucking moaning about this manager that we just brought in.
You got to give him time. But
he's not even set foot on the grass, has he?
No, you've got to give him a chance. This is mental, John. I forgot to tell you that I've got this, right? Over the last 10 years, right? This is mental, right? Our under-23 signings, I won't read out each individual price. I'll give you a total at the end, right? This is the under-23s. Tell, Souza, Vuskovic, Takai, Simmons, Gray, Odebear, Bergvall, Kingsley, Yang, Johnson, Van der Ven, Dragusin, Villes, Phillips, Udogi, Spence, Gill, Royal, Sarr, Rondon, Ndombele, Bergwijn, Sessegnon, Clark, Sanchez, Foyth, Janssen, Nkudu, NG and Vimmer. Right? Come to a total of £665 million. So when they come out and say they spend money, they do. What were you saying about the money, Milton? But it's not the money they spend, it's how they spend it.
Yeah.
665 million on that, let's be honest, crock of shit.
It's like having a broken window, Lou, and you're going to fix the front door.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it?
What the fuck?
I'll tell you what I've got on all, right? Just to cheer you up some more, John Milton.
Oh, fucking hell, hold on. Let me go and get me pack of fucking Valium and me shot of fucking brand. I'll just go get the tin foil out of the kitchen and we'll all be bang on it tonight.
Listen, this ain't too bad as the other list, right? But when it's the totals, what I'm trying to get the gist of it in it, you know what I mean? Right? These are the over 23s we signed, right, in the last 10 years. Son, Toby, Trippier, Sissoko, Wanyama, Aurier, Lucas Loriente, Lo Celso, Doherty, Holberg, Bentancur, Richarlison, Romero, Basuma, Madison, Vicario, Porro, Solanke, Kudus, Gallagher, Danzo. Right? That comes to 600 million. So that's what, 12, just over £1 billion they've spent, which is
Like
their
a boot to list the fucking sick notes, to be honest with you, Lou.
Yeah, but it's absolutely mental, isn't it, Milton? They've spent over £1 billion on shit because they ain't football people. It's all about it. What I say, John, I'm with you, John. It's the owners, isn't it? It's the owners.
Oh, mate.
I bet that's
It's just laughable.
over £1 billion.
Yeah. On shit.
Yeah. And a lot of those players, especially the under 23s, you know that they was bought to try and make profit.
Yeah.
100%.
That hasn't even come to fruition, has it?
Someone needs to shoot the scat, don't they?
I don't know who the scat. We're in big trouble, man. Basically,
I think the head of the scouting department, Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Mill.
You know, it's like they're picking names out of a hat. Yeah, we'll buy that one. And all the young players that we've bought, we've overpaid. Like Archie Gray's a young talent, but 40 million for him.
Yeah.
What did we spend? Like 50 million on Brendan Johnson.
Mr. Bean, he's the scout. Bankers are bonkers. Do you know we got? Yes, I do know that. I was telling my boy that earlier. No one's too good to go down.
Yeah,
you know
but that team that got relegated was with old-fashioned football, wasn't it? And admittedly, we had quite an old squad, barring Perryman and Oddle. You know what I mean? That carried on.
Good team, though, on paper, John, wasn't it?
Yeah, it weren't a bad team on paper, but you know what I mean? That was a bit of a looking back through history. I didn't actually see it. I was a little baby. But when you look back on history, it was a kind of an old squad and it weren't gelled together.
Dave will know more. I think it was still a shock that they went down. You know what I mean?
Definitely would have been a shock.
But I'm trying to get this across about Enoch tonight because I'm still seeing people defend him on there and I just can't understand it. I cannot understand for the life of me how you can about the owners. See, fair play for Ange coming out. But I went back and had to look at some of the others, not all of them, because we'd have been here all bloody night. Do you know what I mean? And Conte, 20 years, they've never won something. Why? The fault is only for the club or for every manager that stays here. Mourinho, the most ridiculous one was when I got sacked 2 days before the final. AVB, the chairman promised a challenge, but immediately Modric left and we didn't get any of the targets I'd identified. There were promises that weren't kept. Have you read that? He described the club's strategy as a merry-go-round of failure. At the end of the day, the recruitment has not been good enough. The players are not good. How many times are they going to change managers? Martin Jol. We all love Martin Jol, didn't we? He's not a communicator, Daniel Levy. He doesn't know anything about football. Daniel has got his one thing, that is business. Business. He claimed that while Levy spent money, the staff he hired were poor. 80% of his time, his recruitment staff were terrible. They had so many misfits. Listen to this one. Martin Jol revealed that Daniel Levy ignored his advice to sign a young superstar, Luis Suarez, for £25 million because the scouts reported back to Daniel Levy that we already had a player similar to him in Rafa van der Vaart. Can you believe it?
Daniel Levy, see you next Tuesday, Lou. See you next Tuesday.
And this one, I couldn't believe this. I can remember it, but I didn't realise it was this numbers. Glenn Hoddle said he could have signed for a combined fee of £12 million in 2003, Samuel Eto'o and Fernando Morientes, but the deals collapsed due to the board dithering about. Hoddle said he had to rely on getting more older, experienced players, some coming to the end of their career. I brought Chetty Sheringham back, then went out and got Poyet for 2.2 million, Christian Ziege coming to the end of his career for 4 million, and Jamie Redknapp joined on a free. So this is what the manager are having to cut up. It's time to, pardon me French, fuck off.
Yeah.
Finish off.
Yeah. You know what? You can't. Oh, mate. I've had enough of fucking Enoch. Absolutely had enough of Enoch.
I think after the ANGE revelations, what's this? Spurs podcasters trying to say that it's Tavistock that runs Enoch, which I know is a lie. Lewis and Levy paid £40 million to make Enoch a private standalone company owned by Joe Lewis and Daniel Levy.
Yeah. And Tavistock is owned by Joe Lewis. So he's right. You know?
It's not going to change, is it? It's not going to change unless these owners go.
Well, the Tavistock group is they're an entity that own Enoch, aren't they? Right, and they're just into assets. Like they've got tans that they've built in, I think, Florida, Miami. They've just got their hands in a lot of pies, and just so happens that they own a football stadium. What you say, Lou? That's an events place. It's not a football stadium. It's not a football stadium like that own a football club. We're just assets.
It's a facility for sporting events, and if, like I said the other night, if they could have the chance to fuck football off, they would, because football's an headache. Like all this now, what's happening? Yeah. The thing is, though, if we get relegated, Milton, I think we'll be in the shit, because I know you get like parachute payments of £90 million and all that, but if you go down, you're not going to be able to charge the same, even for the events. The structure of the payment to the stadium is paid for, but the events apparently are what's going to give us the money to buy players. If you go into the Championship, we're finished.
Exactly right. And you've, like, in hindsight, just say we do get relegated, all our players are going to leave.
Yeah, they will leave. Yeah, all they'll have to do is reduce contracts, because I can't imagine any player at Tottenham having it in their contracts, no matter how good their agent is, a relegation clause, because I don't think anyone in the world would have thought we'd be in this position. Yes, this is correct. Lies, lies, lies. It is lies. It's all lies, yeah.
And if we do get relegated, I don't see us going straight back up. Like, look at Leicester. They won the league 10 years ago, and now they're looking like they're going to go to fucking Championship, fucking Division 1.
It's mental if you go.
They're teetering on relegation. You know, look at the likes of like the Wiggins and the Pompies. You know, they were a big club back in the day. Where are they now? So it's not easy. So if we do get relegated, we're fucked.
We are, yeah. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, John. What was that you missed?
Talking old Clarkey.
Yeah.
When he said Tavistock owned 200 companies, but one of them.
Do they own
Enoch? It's irrelevant that Lewis owns Tavistock.
So Joe Lewis owns Tavistock, which own 200 companies.
Yeah, Joe Lewis is he owns Tavistock. He's part of the Tavistock group, which own Enoch.
Well, we're going to see what they're made of now, aren't we? We're going to see now what they're made of. Do you think now we'll stay up then, John and Milton? Do you think, if you had to bet now with this man coming in?
No, I think it's a relegation scrap.
Do you think we'll go down now, John?
I think there's a low percentage that we'll go down, but I want to see this geezer play a couple of games before I make a. I ain't going to bail out too quick, but
I mean, not being funny, in Milton, he's got a free hit on Saturday. Was it Sunday, John, or Saturday? Sunday. He's got a free hit in it against Arsenal, to be honest, because nothing's expected, just to give it some effort.
Yeah, do you know what? He's going to come into that game. He's just got to treat it like a normal football game and not like a North London derby. Otherwise, the pressure's going to be on him like everything, couldn't they? And what's going to happen is they're all going to get toxic anyway, aren't they? Regardless of the score, they've already got toxic before he's even fucking set foot on the grass, bro.
I think the crowd will be up for it, but until they go down.
I don't. I reckon they go the opposite way and they're fucking boo and boo and boo.
They're not happy with the appointment.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I just want to see how the players. I want to see how the players understand his philosophy and if they buy into his vision. So what would happen, just say in hindsight, how many games have we got left? Like 12 games?
Mm.
So what about just say, hypothetically, we win 7 games, draw 3, lose 2, puts us mid-table. Are they going to offer him the full-time job, or is it still going to be Poch?
Well, they said before I heard the announcement, they said that could happen, but now they've come away saying, but they will look for a permanent manager in the summer. So I don't know. But from what we're all saying on here, isn't it, John? Is like comes, hits the ground running, stables the ship, improves it, and if he stays on any longer, he ain't no good.
Yeah, do you know what? I think they're waiting for after the World Cup where certain managers might be available, like the Nagelsmann and stuff like that. You know, Pochettino and.
Well, it was all over the internet last night, John. Did you see it? That Poch was in London, so people put 2 and 2 together. But that could be for any reason, couldn't it? I don't know. But I think they're going to get Poch back because I think it was the only thing to shut the fans up.
Yeah, you don't bring a manager back. I think they're bringing Poch back more for nostalgia, because you're still going to bring him back under a ownership structure that won't pay the fucking wages. So
basically, then what we've got to do, we've got to all just pray that we don't go down, and then hope that the protests get louder and louder and bigger, because we need owners out.
Yeah,
living in Leicester in the middle of a crazy. Yeah, that was sad. That was the helicopter thing, weren't it?
Mm.
Yeah, but they didn't build on their Premier League win, did they? And that's something that Tottenham would do if they'd miraculously won one of those when we came so close and we'd have won the Premier League. They wouldn't have builded on it, and we would have ended up the same. Maybe not have got relegated, but we would have won it, and we wouldn't have come anywhere close to winning it again because they wouldn't have builded.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, Lou. Then Levy would have said, "Look, we've done it without spending." You know,
he doesn't want to spend.
Yeah, it's a double-edged fucking knife, isn't it, with them pricks?
We need investment, don't we? I haven't heard anything else. I don't know about you two. We haven't heard anything else about the Levy thing yet, with his share stake getting sold. That's got a bit quiet now.
Yeah, well, I haven't heard nothing at all. But I hope this manager does do well. Seeing that he's Croatian, maybe he can fucking bring back Vuskovic for next season.
Yeah, well,
they're both Croatian.
Well,
I know he wants. I know he wants to stay in Hamburg to play with his brother. Why don't we just buy his brother?
You can't do anything with that, can you? You know what I mean?
Right, buy his brother, loan him out back to Germany again.
You said about Milton said about will the Spurs players react to his methods of that? If he's going to play that system, they will like that. They will like that. They didn't like the rigid system and the defensiveness of Ange, did they? I've always said, because I think Pedro Porro gets an awful lot of shit off Spurs fans, but I've always said it, it's because he's not a right back. He's a right wing back.
Yeah, he's a right wing back. He's playing too far down, you know. And
he has improved as a right back, hasn't he, John? But he's never going to be a
he's definitely improved, but at the same time, it's nice to play players in their natural position.
Yeah, it's not.
No, it's not.
And do you think that Kolo Muani will get more games because he played under him, didn't he, somewhere before? Someone mentioned earlier on.
I don't think he'll get more games. I think if he stands up and proves that he can get more games under this manager, proves that he can get more goals, then he'll put him where he's going to put him. But I don't think there's any favouritism with this manager. He seems a bit too strict and a bit too disciplined.
Yeah,
I agree.
Each player will start on a clean slate, and he'll make his own opinion, and see who's good and see who's not, see who trains better, see who doesn't. So he'll he'll have a plan. He's not going to go there, believe in the ex-manager or whatever, So hopefully the players pull their figure out, and do what they're told. And if it's true that all these players were turning up to training late under Thomas Frank, you're there to do a job. Even if you don't like the person, still fucking perform at 100%. It's like at work. You might hate your boss, but you're getting paid to do a job.
Yeah. There's another fan of Porro, but I don't think Bin Guy's a fan of Porro. Actually, I like Porro. And if you look at a lot of our goals, they're from his crosses, and we've missed him, haven't we, since he's been out? I just don't think he's a good right back. Yeah, I'm excited to see Lee. Yeah,
that's true. That's true. You get minutes just because there's no one fucking there.
Yeah, I did hear that as well, Dave, and I haven't heard anything since.
Yeah, but do you know what? That Simon Jordan talks a load of old shit, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, I will give you something. He made me laugh this week when he had a go at that woman.
Oh, that yeah.
I can't remember her name, but I've seen another thing come on since then, and I think she's losing it a bit.
Do you know what? She's doing it all. She's playing the YouTube game, Lou. She's playing the. The more outrageous thing she says, she's going to get on everything, isn't she? Just for a fucking be outrageous.
If you go onto any show and you're not 100% sure in your mind what you really believe, or you are a little bit divvy, you do not go on with Simon Jordan because he'll just rip you apart. And that was, I don't like the woman, but it was almost embarrassing for her, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you know what? Simon Jordan's just a good wordsmith, isn't he? He's an absolute fucking tosser.
How many games does he get? We've got 12 left plus the Champions League. So this is another question, John. His narrative is you keep us in the Premier League. So will he bin off the Champions League?
Well, this is what I'm thinking. He's not a Champion League manager, mate. He really ain't. You know when you need that creative player who's just going to run wild and score the goals. Yeah, he's not that sort of manager.
We could be the first team ever, because we are the first team ever, aren't we, to win the FA Cup in 1901. First team ever to win a European trophy. First team ever to win the double. Now we can be the first team ever to win the Champions League and get relegated in the same season.
That's exactly what my missus is saying.
Fucking hell. I'll tell you what, I did see that, Lee. Yeah, Wilder was going to knock his block off. That was funny.
Yeah, he should have knocked his block off.
Mind you, Wilder, he couldn't knock skin off a rice pudding, could he, at the minute, to be honest with you?
He did seem a bit mentally fucked up, didn't he?
I don't think you can bin off things. One, because you've only got 13 players. And two, you don't know when you're going to be in the Champions League again. Well,
Kevin's right. He's got to win. He's got to win the Arsenal game.
Well,
the next.
They can't.
Do you know what? I forget who we're playing, but he's got to win straight away when he comes in.
Let's be honest. How many wins do they need?
Do we? Come on.
They probably need 2 more wins, don't they? Okay? 2 more wins. Because West Ham. I'd say
at least 3. At least 3.
Yeah,
surely they can't sack him and then someone in for another 6. Hey, John.
Do you know what? It could happen. We could do a Nottingham Forest and go through a few managers in the season, couldn't we?
Can you imagine that? After 6 games, 6 defeats. Bloody hell. I didn't think about that. Now I'm shitting myself again.
What's Binny saying? In my humble opinion, by winning Europa Trophy, somebody high upstairs got pissed and punishing us fans. How dare you plebs demand success? Not acceptable under my throne. Sadly, this is Enoch.
Did you hear what Ange said about when he went up to Ange before the Europa League final in the hotel, whatever, or something like that? His what do you call it? His enthusiastic speech. What he said to Ange.
Yeah.
I've been in 7 or 8 semi-finals and a couple of finals. I ain't won any yet.
He's a proper fucking inspiring owner. Do
you know what? Kevin's come on here and he's made my brain twist. Because now I'm thinking, like I just said, if you don't get any wins in the first 5 or 6 games, you have to go and get someone else. That'd be mental, wouldn't it?
Can you imagine it though? If he does come in and we get loss, and do you know what? I don't even want to think about that because their YouTube computers will be blowing up, won't they? You know what I mean? Instead of doing 3-hour streams, they'll be fucking 8-hour marathon streams.
24 hours. Here we go. Dave's in disagreement with us here. So you lads think Porro's a wing back? Well, all I can say, if betting was legal for footballers, then if Porro put money on him hitting the opposite corner flag from crosses, oh dear. We'll have to agree to disagree. That's what the channel's about, isn't it, Dave? Yeah, but I like Porro. I'm sorry, I just like Porro.
Yeah, if they played Porro
into the box,
if they played Porro 15 yards in front of where he normally plays, he wouldn't be too bad because he wouldn't have to fucking concentrate running back all the fucking time.
John, who else puts the cross in? Except for the odd time Simmons on that side, but on the right side, sometimes you don't realise how half decent even this to say a player until he's not there.
Yeah.
True. We sabotage our own success. I mean, you can't write it, can you? Win the Europa League, and now you could be getting relegated.
I think we won that Europa League because of Ange's character, inspiration, and giving us identity.
Mm.
You know?
This is another thing with Enoch, isn't it? Daniel Levy said to Ange, we must win a trophy. We need to win a trophy. So he's getting all these injuries. He's getting to the end of the season. He's blatantly admitted, isn't he? We ain't going to get relegated. So I'm going to get that trophy. That was my narrative. That was what I was told by Daniel Levy. So he has binned it off. No problem. We was never worried about relegation, was we? Not like we are now.
No, not like we are now.
He's the trophy. And because he binned off the Premier League, they sack him.
Yeah. You ain't going to do right from wrong.
And one thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to bring up was when Ange got sacked, nearly every player posted online, we miss you, Ange, you're the best, all the best in your future. Thomas Frank gets sacked. Only Palhinha and who else? It was only like one or two players that said, like, you know, it was Pedro Porro and Palhinha. The only players that said, thanks for everything, all the best in the future.
Nobody wants to buy
no one else.
Everyone's having a go at me here. I won't say anything else. Football's about opinions, though, to be fair.
Nobody wants to buy Porro. Well, he gets in the Spanish team regular, doesn't he? So
he only goes past
can't be that shit.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you two, then, as you're having a go at me, just we'll wait and see to the end of the season, and we'll bring this discussion up again, yeah? If you're correct. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I do feel sorry for Porro, whether you like him or not, what you just said then, Kevin. I was absolutely amazed that he lasted this long because he was played and played and played, wasn't he? And he's only just got injury. Do you know what I mean? What's this one? Also, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, Javi. What's going on here, Alan? That's why we have to, yeah.
Well, the other channels may artificially hype players.
Yeah.
I don't artificially hype players. If they're shit, they're shit.
This is what it's about, though. It's opinions, isn't it? I don't mind Porro.
Can I read this one out? Sorry, I hate to be negative, but that European League last year was the worst European competition for 50 years. So we won it in spite of Ange, not because of him. What a load of waffle, Clarky. I don't. Oh, my good godness. In spite of Ange. Come on, mate. He's the one that give us a bit of character, a bit of identity, a bit of bit of lead in the old pencil. Otherwise, Man United would have fucking just took the piss out of us.
See, these people were having the argument with me, right? Let's have a debate now, right? And so I said, okay. And now you've come out, bin guy. You've come out and made a wally of yourself. Carl Walker v Porro. Who are we having, Carl Walker? Hang on a minute. What was being said when we sold Carl Walker? We were laughing. 50 million quid for a geezer that can't cross a ball. He's fast. That's it. No, I'd have Porro. So I think you've just made me win that argument, my friend. He still can't cross a ball now, can he?
He can cross the bedposts, I've heard.
We have a new brush. We do indeed. Lee's on it. Look. Oh, if we beat the Gooners, Lee, I'm going to screenshot that, Chavi. I'm going to screenshot that. I love Spurs on my house. Do you know what though? I don't know about you two or everyone else. I'm quite excited now. I was dreading the Arsenal game, but I just think it's a free hit. They're not expected to win. You've got to say to them, if I was the manager, I'll say, look, we're not expected to win. Listen to them all out there. They're getting behind you. You've got nothing to, no one's expecting you to go out there and fucking have a go. Don't give them any space on the ball. Go into the challenges. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really talk about that. Did you see that thing last night? Just diverted. That challenge last night, what Gabriel done when he was already on a yellow.
No.
Did you see it, Milton? He was
No,
already on.
I didn't see it.
On. Look it up, John Milton. He was already on a yellow, clattered into the man, nowhere near the ball, nothing. If that was Romero, he's off.
Well, it's not red.
That's
Referee.
VAR and PGMRL, isn't it?
Panda, what do you think of the new brush? Well, it might have been the worst European competition for 50 years, but you still got to win it. And we won it. I think Man United would have loved to have won it, wouldn't they?
Very negative, though, Clarkey, today. Perhaps you pour another drink, Dave. Get a drink down you.
Probably like the rest of us. See, I'm a bit like, I was a bit negative when I heard the thing, but then I thought, you know what? You can't be any more negative, can we? You know what I mean? I just don't want to go down. I do not want to go down.
If everyone's pushing the negativity, you got to go the other way, ain't you? Because 75% of people are wrong in this life. Well, in my book, 99% people are wrong in this life. So just push the other way.
So let's fast forward a bit then, Milton. Right? We stay up, right? We stay up.
Yeah.
What happens next year?
What happens next will be promised. We have a 300 million war chest, and we spend $12.50 on a 70-year-old Azerbaijan kid who's a talent.
You think that as well?
It's just the same old, same old. It's the same old merry-go-round. Get promised everything and then get delivered nothing. You know, most likely they'll increase the membership and ticket prices. You know, pull all the drinks, jerseys up, everything up, just to make more money. And we'll be in the same situation, most likely a new manager in 12 months' time.
We haven't sold out our ground this season yet in the Premier League. Do you know that? Apparently. Fans are getting fed up of it, you know.
We should just stay at one.
The other night.
We should just stay at White Hart Lane.
Should have put. Yeah,
the other night, John, when we
prices
played
down, shouldn't they?
I didn't know this. Did you, John? You know that ticket exchange thing?
Yep.
You can't sell the tickets on ticket exchange unless it's a sellout, right? So that's why there's so many empty seats there the other night. There was no way was there 59,000 there the other night because the cheapest ticket was £77 to watch against Newcastle. That's what Igor are about, the money.
£94, Lou.
Well, £94, but I saw 77 to 90. Well, I saw 77 to 92.
Yeah, you try and get the £77 golden ticket.
But it's taking the piss.
Yeah, the price structures are terrible, isn't it?
There weren't there, John, a lot. There was no way was there 59,000 there. No way.
No, there was definitely.
I would expect it to be sold out on Sunday or Saturday against Arsenal.
Yeah. That's when the season ticket holders don't sell their season tickets, isn't it? They'll all go. All the middle class will go. All the affluent will go. And they'll be giving it hoorah, hoorah.
So really, John, what Milton's saying, he's probably right. I'm hoping he's not. So you've got to feel sorry for any manager that comes in permanent, even this bloke, but you've got to feel sorry for the next manager that comes in, ain't you? And that's another thing. If you go down, would Pochettino come to Tottenham in the Championship?
And that's what I'm saying. What's Pochettino going to do if the wage structure ain't going to change? He's going to be facing the same problems he had when he was here last time.
Yeah. But also, the wage structure's got to change, isn't it? Because, well, that's what he come out and said. But have you noticed that Vinay has been very quiet over all this? I'm just expecting I'm hoping, that they come out of another little clip video now. Now they've appointed this bloke. But he's supposed to be brilliant at public thing, and he's not, is he?
I don't even want to comment on that geezer. Filth.
No, I don't like him here.
No.
As far as I'm concerned, he's Arsenal.
They all moan about Thomas Frank holding the fucking Arsenal coffee cup.
Yeah.
When we've got an Arsenal geezer fucking sitting there.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that all about?
I don't know. Well, lads. Well, Milton, you haven't won your cup yet.
No, I was spewed too because I had what is it called in England? An ACCA, like a sports bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Australia we call them multis. And I had $10. I had Newcastle 2-0 at half time into 3-1 full time. It's fucking close because it should have been 2-0 at half time.
Yeah, yeah. Got it. We'll have your prediction then for the North London derby.
I'm going to Desmond 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, I reckon it'll start off with a draw. For some weird reason, I've just got a feeling the next 12 games, I reckon we're going to get a lot of draws.
Yeah, it might do.
Sounds
Sorry,
about
these are
right.
just coming in. These are just coming in like late. I don't know why they've come in. This is what happened to me before.
Povo
it does. You're right there, Kev. Yeah.
playing the fact we had so many injuries, so he couldn't. Fuck me, I couldn't even read that, Lou.
Sorry, John. It's just coming. This is what happened the other day, and I was getting. It just froze.
Yeah, we've not got to rotate. We're not got no rotation, have we, in the squad? So
No, you can't. We had the luckiest draws out of the competition. Well, Dave, you can say that. I suppose you can say that now about the Champions League draw. Everyone's saying, "Oh, how come we're so better in Europe?" Because we haven't played anyone decent yet.
but is that our fault getting the luckiest draw?
No, you can't.
You can only play who's in front of you, can't you?
You can, yeah.
You know.
Well, that's it. Everyone laughed at us when we beat Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt beat Man City.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What's going on with these comments tonight, chat? What's that? If Ange installed that fight into his players, why the hell did we lose 22 games?
Because we didn't have a rotational squad, Clarky, and we didn't get the fucking players that we wanted.
And we never had a back four fit.
I like that one Kev's put there. Yeah, I haven't heard that one before. Enoch built a spaceship, but unfortunately the board members are still hell plates. I like that, yeah. We might need that, Panda. I think we might need that. Do you think Levy's still around? Well, Johnny does.
Well, I used to think that.
I don't.
I'm proper wondering about the board at the minute. You know.
Yeah, I was saying that to Lee earlier. It's going to be Big Sam. Yeah.
That's what I said to the missus this morning.
Imagine that.
Who do you think is going to get relegated?
I think that Forest or Palace are going to get dragged into that. I think West Ham.
Who do you think is going to get relegated?
Yeah,
so
I think
most likely Wolves and Burnley, pretty much. Who's going to take the last spot?
Forest
or Palace, yeah. Where's the money gone?
I reckon West Ham will stay up, but I think Forest will go down.
Yeah.
Definitely, Milton.
I like that one and all. Don't forget the Tottenham whorehouse. I mean hotels. There you go, John. Look. £94. Fucking hell. £94.
Yeah. And if you add it together, the 294 is 188, and you put the extra money that they wanted on top of that, it worked out to 250 quid in reality for two people to go to the Newcastle game.
So that'd be $500 Australian.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Oh, here he's on it again. Look. Fuck me. He's on the case again. Old age. Fuck off, will you? Darts. Fucking hell.
He's Harris mad, isn't he?
He is Harris mad, yeah. We might have to, Panda. Oh, Harry, you've let me down there, Bush. No. Harry, you can't be saying that, man.
Oh, Harry's fucking lost it. He's on that fucking wacky backy again, isn't he?
I think that, I think that might be, yeah.
Poch has said he wants certain promises to be met. Is that just proper gossip? Because
Well,
he
if he
said
doesn't ask for promises, he's an idiot. 3-2 Newcastle.
Arsenal, Lou, not Newcastle, for fuck's sake.
That's it, Lee, man. Go Spurs.
Yeah, I'm going for a 3-1.
Who's dyslexic? I don't think I am. I think
Oh,
we
is that
lose.
dyslexic? Sorry, Lou. I thought it read something else.
I think we lose to Arsenal. Draw Fulham, beat Palace. 4 points out of 3 matches. Fucking hell. Yeah. We beat a good team in Dortmund. I don't think Dortmund were the same team as what they was a few years ago.
No.
I'm not knocking their performance in Europe, to be fair, but
that's why Harry Kane went there. It was an easy ride, wasn't it? In the German league.
he tears me up. He does, Depanda. Yeah. Oh, you think West Ham will go down, Dave?
Well, West Ham are looking good now. They've got Somerville and that other geezer.
Yeah, we are paying the price now. Oh, that's better.
Which manager would you take for next year if you could appoint anyone?
I'd probably have Poch. There ain't anyone out there.
Fuck me. There's so many in the summer coming free, though, isn't there?
I'd love it if we beat them. And they are wobbling, aren't they? Again. No, they can't at the moment.
Does he have to leave the club? Do you know what? I'll leave that to the fucking...
I'll tell you what. If it was me, and I do like Romero, if you get offered 60 million plus for him, I'd let him go. Due to the fact we've got that Vuskovic and Danzo.
Do you know what? They go on about Romero's tackle. I wanted Romero to go full force in and pick Casemiro up and headbutt him as well, just to finish it off.
I like Romero, but I do think his reputation precedes him some. You know what I mean?
I've got no problem with him getting sent off, to be honest with you, if we had a rotational squad. Yeah, Somerville's good.
But that's the thing, LJ. Yeah, well, he scored 5 goals in his last 5 games. One point I wanted to bring up is, even if we got 65 for Romero, which is good money, we're not going to reinvest it in another top defender, or we won't spend it on a midfielder. They'll just go, that 60 million will go towards another hotel.
Yeah. Dortmund's only 6 points behind Bayern.
Yeah, but the Bundesliga is a shit league, isn't it, in reality?
Yeah, well, look how hard it has been for Simmons to adapt. Still a good result, but I just think Dortmund a few years ago were proper good, weren't they? It was a few years ago, yeah.
There's a lot more technical, weren't they?
Yeah, we should have gone in for Somerville, yeah. But I mean, I'd like Romero to stay. Don't get me wrong. But it seems like it's difficult because you can see that he's been blatantly lied to by the board, can't you? Blatantly.
100%, but it's
sorry, Milton.
I was just going to say, it's funny you get all these people online slagging out Romero, but I bet you they were celebrating when he scored 2 goals against Newcastle.
Yeah, and he did win us the cup. Oh, 100%. Keeper.
I'd love to see these YouTubers talk smack in front of Romero.
It ain't happening, Milton.
Milton.
He'll be giving them the Liverpool kisses. Bang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the online negativity, isn't it? A
lot of people moaning about Romero for opening his mouth. I admired him for that. So I think I came here on here and said it, and I got hammered for that online. But I was happy that he can say
I like someone with a bit of fucking fire, bit of shit assery, bit of fire.
At least he had the balls to call out the club.
Yeah.
We don't have the players to fall back on, and he still got sent off. But the thing is, I see another challenge that fucking day, that very day.
Yeah.
It was actually on Zubamende. Exactly the same challenge. And did you see the clip, John or Milton, of ref cam from that game on Romero? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I did.
Ref cam, right? So
I
you can
did
hear
see the ref cam.
he was going blah blah blah. Romero, red card, high foot. That's what he said. High foot. It wasn't a high foot.
Yeah.
Oh.
And how quick did he say it after the tackle?
Yeah. Absolutely mental. There's a lot. I think there's corruptness going on in that, especially after last night's thing as well.
You can see why the players are pushing back, though, can't you? They're all getting lied to, left, right, and centre.
I've got to admit, I agree with you there. His defending hasn't been as good as usual, to be fair. Romero's.
And that's the thing when Romero comes back. If he gets another yellow, he misses another match or two.
Yeah,
he does. Yeah.
So one more yellow.
And on the subject of Romero not being as good as he normally is, he's had to worry about a shit goalkeeper behind him who can't kick a fucking ball. He's got 2 left feet. When you've got a good goalkeeper behind you, you don't have to worry so much, do you?
No, they do want out, mate, and that's the worrying thing. They do want out because if Romero, well, he has been, but just say if he has been lied to. When he goes in again in the summer, what are they going to say? Oh, look, we know we lied to you before. What we really mean it this time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not the case of if he's been lied to. He's obviously been lied to, isn't he, Lou?
Now they could end up both going. I do think that Romero will go to probably Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid, and I do think that Van de Ven will go to Liverpool.
What's Panda saying here? He's our best player after Maddison. I've not seen Maddison play. He's a fucking raspberry.
Yeah. It's just bad timing, wasn't it? Bad timing. Yeah. But you can so see that he's got that bit of edge to him anyway, Romero, but you could see that he was so pissed off. You could see it when he was walking off. He was like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he cost us that game. He did cost us that game. Yeah.
I feel sorry for Kinski.
Yeah, the goalkeeper is also behind Van de Ven. Does Van de Ven get the cards Romero does? Hey, man. I suppose Van de Ven ain't got the cards because his pace gets him out of trouble, don't it?
Well, yeah. Well,
we had this argument.
He actually hits the fucking ball, doesn't he?
I actually admitted, I think if Harry's still watching, I admitted it because we had an argument down here. And they were going, who's the better defender out of Van de Ven and Romero? And I said, Romero. I've changed my mind now and said Van de Ven, but I used to say Romero, but I just think he's just gone a bit nutty. But I do think it's psychological because they're so passionate, them sort of players, aren't they?
Yeah.
He feels like he's been shat on.
At the same time, he's taken out a Brazilian, isn't he? Fucking Madders, he's a wank. That's the truth. Do you know what? I agree with you, H. Maddison plays for Tottenham. No fucking way does he play for Tottenham, Panda. Fuck
he's not high. He's not high. He's been losing it a bit lately, isn't he?
But you know what, LJ? You won't have to debate who's better, VDV or Romero next season because we won't have either of them.
Yeah. I think you're right. I listened to an ex-England captain, Paul.
He'll be going Liverpool.
He dissected bit by bit. Doesn't keep the back four in line. The back four too far apart. Romero and Van de Ven all's out of position. Can't argue with that, really. What I don't like about Romero is the way he slows it all down. So
he's terrible, isn't he? Absolutely terrible for slowing the game down and picking a pass.
That's what I said, Harry. I did admit that to you just now. I didn't know if you're still on. I did say that you was right. I have changed your mind. Yeah, I have changed your mind.
The only thing with VDV, the half go forward a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So he has to keep. At least he's got the speed to run back.
Yeah. But I mean,
if he does go Romero, who would you have as captain for next season?
Paulinho.
Well, he'd say Van de Ven, but he might not be there either. I'd have Paulinho.
Yeah, so I'd have.
I think Paulinho.
But you reckon we're going to sign him permanently?
No, I reckon he'll fuck off, to be honest with you, Milton.
No, I hope so.
I don't think he'll stay. My honest opinion.
Think he'll stay. I think he's gone.
I hope not, man, because he's brilliant, man.
He's proper Spurs, though. You see him after the game, like having pops with people. And
I'll tell you what, though, John. Not a lot of people say, we're always talking about Van der Ven, aren't we, and Romero. I think that Kevin Danzo needs some credit for this season.
Yeah, he's old-fashioned class defender, isn't he, Lou? You know?
Yeah, he is. Old-fashioned.
He was supposed to go to Wolves. He was like minutes away. We sided with Wolves before we went after him.
Look, right, this...
Is he that good?
Clarky, right? Keep away from Maddison. He's got more skill in his small toe than his half-wit players. He's a sick note player. He's inconsistent. He might have a little bit of skill, but I don't think he's that good.
Well, I'm going to ask Dave this, because when we first signed Maddison, I was like, I'm well happy with that. Honestly, I was like, well happy with that. And then I spoke to a few Leicester fans, and they said he'll play well for 5-6 games, then he'll play shit, then he'll play well, then he'll get injured, then he'll take time to come back. And
that
basically,
exactly right.
Is what happened, which gutted me, because I was a fan of Maddison when I was watching him at Leicester. So, Dave, you'll have to let us know why you think he's that good then. I thought he was when we first signed him, to be honest.
What has he done that's that good?
Well, nothing for us yet.
No. And how long has he been there? How long has he been with us and how long has he been sick?
Maddison Clark, yeah.
See, when we were after Maddison, I wanted Harvey Barnes instead.
Great player, Harvey Barnes. Great player.
That's
I would have taken a bit of heartbeat.
Yeah, this will please Harry because he hates Gallagher. I'm arguing with the boy on it and all. Yeah, Harry, I told you. He hates him.
Kev, fucking hell.
Well, you know what? If we do get Poch, he will make Gallagher captain.
He loves
he made him captain at Chelsea.
I'll tell you what, Harry, that's a good shout. That he was good the other night. The man bun. I do want to. I want to cut that bun off, though, man.
I know what you're saying there, Lou.
I wouldn't let him wait out if I was a manager. No, he did play. Fair play to
sumo haircut.
Considering that he's come back from an ACL, I think he was terrific.
Well, and Odebert's gone with an ACL now, hasn't he?
Odebert's gone with an ACL. I would have.
He'll be out 5-6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the game's changed since then. He would have probably clipped him around the ear, Dave, to be honest with you.
Yeah. He'd have given him a punch in the face, wouldn't he? And thrown things at him.
That is a good point, Panda. I think you'll see the best of Maddison when he's surrounded by good players. Yeah.
If he's fit.
I don't think he's done anything wrong, Kev. I love Danzo. And it's not
just Danzo's solid.
It's his attitude. He don't seem to moan or nothing.
He's old-fashioned, Lou, like we've been saying, you know.
Yeah. 10 goals and
yeah, when he's fit. Fucking hell.
Poch is already here. A lot of people are saying that Poch, Maddison about 105 goals, assists in the Premier League.
And that's the thing with Kevin Danzo. He's just Mr. Reliable. He's a 7 out of 10 week in, week out. Nothing flashy, just does his job and gets on with it. You don't hear him moan or, Silk and throw his toys at the Prem.
I think he gives
no, because he was a rugby
scrap.
Well, he was a rugby player back in the day.
He looks big, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Madders needs spinach. He does, mate.
Start that. He needs core, mate. Yeah, he does.
I think over the last few years, you're also seeing a different thing with footballers now. I think me and John have spoke about this before, the entitlement generation. And he has 100% Kev. He's a rude boy, isn't he? And did you know, Harry will say that, he got 6 toes. He has. I don't know if it's on one foot or the other, but he's got 6 toes, 1,000,000%. Yeah.
That's fucked up DNA, isn't it?
I don't know why I said that, but he has got 6 toes. When everyone starts saying, you're out of order, yes, he has got 6 toes, mate. Yeah, he has got an attitude problem, a big attitude problem. But I will say this for him, when I've seen him in left back and when there's a winger up against him, it's very rare that you'll see anyone go past him. I'll say that for him.
Yeah.
It's a shame because when he goes forward on the left, he has to always cut back on his right. But I've also, yeah, he has got an attitude problem. I can't say fuck all. I've got no hand. Bless you, Harry Chavy. Don't worry about that. Is it on both? Was it both his feet, Harry? He's got 6 toes. I can't. Oh yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have said. I knew I shouldn't have said it.
He's only got one knacker. Fucking hell.
On that. No, yeah.
Is there any players close to coming back from injury?
Who?
Is there any players coming close back from injury to the squad?
Porro's back in a couple of weeks. I think Porro should be back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've got no transparency with anybody telling us about the medicals, have we?
Hitler has only got one ball. The other is up the Arsenal. Right, Dave. When Kane was at Spurs, Madison was only second to Kane total and assists. Did he really play that many games for less than 30? Yeah. I can only say what I heard. I didn't take no notice of Leicester actually until they started winning the league, to be honest with you. It was always about Vardy, wasn't it? Always. Do you know what? I didn't realise, right, how fucking fast Vardy was until I went and watched him one day. I think we was at Wembley there. And he was fast as fuck.
You know why he's fast? It's all the Red Bulls he drinks.
Yeah.
All the Red Bulls gave him wings.
Yeah. I love Roy Keane. I've got to say, he cracks me up. Bissouma. See, the other day against Newcastle, right? Answer me this. Right? Why the hell did he start Bissouma instead of Polina? I do not know. I do not know.
That's because he already knew he would add the tin tack, Lou.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Just do not.
I think as soon as that transfer window started and he didn't get spoken to, I think he thought to himself, do you know what? Fuck this club.
Polina's got the most tackles in the Premier League this season, and he's been injured for some of it.
Yeah.
And he was brilliant when he come on, wasn't he? Again.
He's a good little player, that geezer, isn't he? He's hard. I remember him at Fulham, John. Exactly the same. Oh dear, dear. Yeah, I think Clarkie's got a bit of a love complex with Madders. I think that's what they're going on about, isn't they?
At least we have some banter on here, don't we, boys, eh? Anything else you want to talk about, Milton?
Bring on Arsenal.
Oh. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it now, because as I said, it's a free hit, isn't it? It's a free hit.
What's Clarkie saying now? While at Spurs, he constantly got injured because he's held onto the ball too long, so he got kicked.
He did get kicked a lot, and I'll tell you what.
It's football. That's what happens when you play football. You get kicked.
Have you noticed how much fouls that Simmons gets? Fucking hell. He gets hacked a lot, doesn't he?
Do you know what? He gets proper act up, doesn't he?
He's getting better, though. Do you think the club underestimated the impact of Kane leaving would have? I think they underestimated the impact of Kane leaving, and I think they also underestimated about Sonny as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was on here the other day, Kev, but I could not believe this. And this is again when I was pushing for the Enick out thing. Who was it talking? Who was it talking, John, the other day when I was on here? Ange, wasn't it? No, not Ange. Who was it I was talking about the other day? One of the managers.
You expect me to remember with my fucking.
One of the managers was talking the other day, and they were basically saying, I think it might have been Tim Sherwood, I can't remember now, but they were saying this is how inept in Enick are. And basically, they didn't believe in Kane at all, and they went to sign Danny Welbeck.
Was that Sherwood?
I think it was Sherwood, and Danny Welbeck happened to go to Arsenal. That's the only reason why they kept Kane. See, this is a problem, isn't it? They keep making footballing decisions like that. We could have lost Kane.
Yeah.
You need to start getting football people in to run your club, man.
100%.
Isn't it?
Madders gives him bam.
Good. Well, my opinion about Kulusevski, I don't know if you lot will agree. Every time when he was playing last year, every time we broke, the ball seemed to go to Kulusevski. He looked like he was running in freshly laid tarmac.
Do you know what? I don't like. I'm not a big Kulusevski fan. I've got him in the back of one of my shirts as well.
Yeah. Well, they're all accountants. They're all accountants, mate. You got anything else to go on, John? I didn't realise we'd been on it for that long.
I got a spot on my arsehole, Lou, that if you want to have a look at it.
Jesus Christ. Scratch it off, you might win a £1.
One thing I was going to say, just say hypothetically, next season, we go to season undefeated, but don't win the league. Would you still call that an Invincibles?
Yeah, of course you would.
So just say you have like 15 wins and 23 draws and finish fifth. Would you still be called the Invincibles and not winning the league, though?
Well, you'd have to be because you haven't got beat, I suppose. I called us the Invincibles when we went the last season at White Lane unbeaten.
The unwinnables, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on why we've got so many injuries? Do you know what? I think that is the question that no one
too
can
many
answer.
games and not enough fucking rest periods between games is why all players are getting injuries in all football clubs.
See, I said this the other week and the other night. I said the reason we're getting so many injuries, if I had to guess, was too many games. The game's getting faster, the intensity, all that, yeah? And then someone went, yeah, but they're getting 200 grand a week. It don't matter if you're getting 500 grand a week. They're not robots. I think they're being pushed too far. I think it was Danny on here, didn't he, said the other day that it'll never change because it's all about money.
And that's the thing, we don't have the squad to rotate.
It's a yellow one, Panda. You look at hamstrings, yeah? 6 to 7 days they need to relax between games. And some of the players in these football clubs are getting like 3 or 4 days rest, don't they? And it's no good for an hamstring.
Put it this way. When you're doing training, if you're just going down the gym, right, and you do your legs, a big hard session on your legs, yeah? You need 72 hours to recover. So what's that, 3 days?
Yeah.
That's only going down the gym. That's not running around the football pitch for 90 minutes at mental speed, getting kicked in your legs, etc., etc. It's minimum 72 hours till you recover. So if they're playing on a Sunday, then a Wednesday, then a Saturday, then a Tuesday, eventually, do you know what I mean? It's going to catch up because a lot of them are hamstring, ACL, you know what I mean? That's my belief anyway. They're not getting enough rest. And I don't think the money's got nothing to do with it. At the end of the day, none of us probably agree with the money they're getting. But they're in the entertainment business. If someone comes up to me and goes, right, Lou, I'm going to give you 200 grand a week for doing this, I'm not going to go, no, I don't want that, mate, because I think it's too much. You know what I mean? They can't have the money they're getting. Yeah. Yeah, I said that. That would. Oh. Do you know what? I don't think I could take it if we got Arsenal in Champions League final. I think I would have a heart attack.
Yeah, do you know what? I know it's all a laugh when we say get relegated and win the Champions League, but I don't want to get relegated.
No, I don't want to get relegated.
If we get relegated, it's more games we have to play.
Yeah, there's more.
We're struggling with 30.
We'll go
46 games.
I don't know the answer to that. Our medical team's shit. That's all I can say to that. If I had to guess.
We seem to get more injuries than other clubs.
Oh, Dad, I wouldn't mind playing. No, of course you wouldn't. Like our away kit, John. Oh, dear. Do you know what? Someone said that the other day. And I sort of didn't really take it on board, the rotating pitch. Someone did say that the other day. I don't know.
Is the rotating pitch a factor? A factor for what? What, for losing?
No, for getting all the injuries. When someone said that to me the other day, why, is it more firmer, is it? firmer underneath than a normal pitch? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I know that. Is it more firmer on underneath?
I would have said that it's. I would have said it's a mixture of the coaching, the training, more than.
I might have to look into
the pitch.
The attendance will be a sellout because it's Arsenal, I think. No, you know, don't you? Yeah. They train 2 hours a day. I'm not joking about. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not like that anymore, Dave. The generations are different now, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He comes here, he does cheer me up, old man.
But we have to start fast against Arsenal.
There you go. The pitch sits within the middle plate and there's no giving it. You never know.
That is the reason, Kevin. Perhaps you answered your own question, Kev.
I will look into that, Kev, because I've never known anything like it. But hang on a minute. Because why haven't we got these injuries before then, since we moved into the stadium? If it had have happened as soon as we moved into the stadium on that pitch, do you know what I mean? Then maybe got a case for it.
Are the injuries happening at the home games then? Because I seem to recall a good few injuries happening at away games.
That's another thing to look at. Yeah, modern football is shit, mate. And it's only going to get worse with this generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's soft as shite. You know what I mean? I was just watching a thing, actually. And it was actually about living in the 50s and 60s. And I was thinking to myself, fucking hell. I don't know, I was watching that, but it just popped up on my YouTube thing. And I thought, bloody hell. Oh, yes, I like that, Panda. Like and subscribe, please. We're desperate.
Do you know what, Lou? I think the starting and stopping don't help the injuries.
Nah. Well, that happened to Van der Ven, didn't it, with his first injury? If you watch that back again, the very first hamstring injury he got with us, they had a little run there, then it stopped, and they pinged it up, run straight back, pulled it.
Yeah.
Like and sub. If you hate Arsenal, like sub.
It's going to be very, very hard and unlikely. But if we beat Arsenal, how much pressure is going to put on them? If we beat them in City win?
I think they are under pressure, Arsenal, man.
Yeah.
But I still believe that it's corrupt and they're trying to make them win it. I really do think that.
Yeah.
The implications, mate, fuck me. We'll be in trouble. And it is tough. You wouldn't get back out. Blanky got his injury. We just don't know, do you? I mean, look at Danzo. How did he get his injury? He done a ligament in his bloody toe. I thought they had an overhaul of the. I thought they had an overhaul of their medical team. But maybe it wasn't a complete overhaul, but they need to sort it out because. I mean, Dan, my mate Dan on here, he had an ACL injury and he said he walked off of it. But my immediate reaction is they should have known it was late. You shouldn't walk off of it. Little things like that you don't know, do you?
Yeah.
I'm not a medical man, but you know, it's like me having a broken arm and say, "Can you carry the bag while you're going off?" Yeah, Solanke. I'm so glad Solanke's back. I know he's not.
But if you had a broken, not only Jay, but if you have a broken arm, who's going to wipe your bum for it?
The Panda.
I said, if you had a broken arm, who's going to wipe your bum?
Yeah, I said the Panda. Oh. Oh, funny anyway. Yeah. Well, I ain't got much more to add, but I'm glad you all come on and had a laugh. Good to see you again, Milton. I would say, but back on again.
Likewise, what's your score prediction?
Oh, my score prediction is going to be.
What's your score prediction?
Desmond.
Shit, you both gone for 2-2 against the filth. Fuck that. 3-1 to Tottenham.
All right. I said a Desmond, but because you took it, I'll go 2-1 Spurs.
If any of us get the correct score, I'll pay for Milton's postage, right?
25 nicker.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
He's on it now. Fucking hell. He's after night. It's not after night. We'll get shut down by Ofcom. Fucking hell, eh? Right?
3-1 win up. Come on, Binny, you slag. What are you doing? Fuck's sake.
I hate Friday the 13th. I'll tell you what, I just want to see him have a go because I've got to say that performance at the empty crates under Thomas Frank was a fucking piss take. That was like going to war and just putting down your guns. That was a piss take. That's absolutely, and that's another thing. What Clarkey will probably agree with, isn't it, John? Back in the day, man, you want to see them kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
but it doesn't mean anything anymore. You can get told what it means, but you don't know what it means.
But you know what? It's this gentrified.
But that
there you go. There's one for you, Milton.
Hold on, I could have made a bit of money there, Lou. He's looking for a new TV. Fuck's sake.
There you go.
Yeah, go send us a message on my fucking channel and I might be able to sort you out a new TV, bro.
Fucking hell.
Let me go down and look at the next door neighbour's house.
TV sponsors LJ Spurs chat. Get on it.
But that Arsenal game, that was like turning up to a sword fight with a spoon.
God, babe, you haven't upset me. I'll just laugh at everything. Go on, give us your prediction.
We don't get upset, Clarky, do we?
We have bats.
Well, that person that was asking where I'm from a suburb called Wollongong, which is 1 hour south of Sydney.
There you go. We're global now, man. We're global.
Internationals.
I'm waiting for Dave's comment. It's going to be about 8, isn't it? But you know what, though, John? Even now, I mean, so I would say 10 years ago, we used to go now and again, your mates would ring up and say, hey, come down for the five-a-side. Got a load of lads together. It's Tottenham v Arsenal, right? I'd go down there. They're my mates. But just because they've got the Arsenal kit on, I'm kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
But not now. Not now. Warlord Lane. There you go, Milton. Bondi Beach.
Yeah, too crowded for my liking. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, look at this, John.
Very crowded.
If Spurs bring I hang my knob in Katie Price's letterbox and ring her doorbell. Or it, bruv, you know, we can both do that together, mate.
It's a bit king. I'm going to have to start coming on at 9:30, I think.
We could double penetrate her door.
Yeah, Manly's a nice area.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey, that's not your score prediction, my friend. Where's your score prediction?
Fucking
everyone over here thinks that Australia's like that. They do, don't they? He's got Australia's not like that, mate.
Ramsey Street, that's in Melbourne.
How many points?
Beautiful area, Melbourne.
Yeah.
How many points are we finishing on this season?
37.
Fucking hell.
Did 38. 37 last time, wasn't it?
Cool. I'll let you
37 was last year.
I can't count past 8.
43. Lee's well up for it.
He's more positive than you fuckers, isn't he?
I'm a realist. Mel Gibson, he comes out of a lot of stuff now against the old politics and that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really religious, isn't he?
He's ignoring me now, Davis. He won't put his score.
He won't put his score prediction in, will he, old Clarky? Clarky, score prediction.
Clarky, we do. Love you, Clarky, we do.
Clarky's turned his hearing aids off, mate.
Well, you know what? If we get relegated, we'll be playing Leicester next year.
Gold play, leave it out, Harry Chaffee.
That'd be a good little game, though, wouldn't it?
Well, he's sort of given his prediction. Look.
End up 15th.
Their spiders are bigger than the pandas. I'd like to live over there for the heat, to be honest. I love the heat.
Oh, fuck that, Lou. It's only fucking... That's too hot, mate, isn't it? We're
love
in
the
the
heat.
3 months of
No.
fucking...
Not where I'm from. Like, we're in summer now, and it's been raining all day, and it's about 10 degrees.
Same as over here, then.
That'd be just my luck to move over there and go there.
Literally, it's been all of our summer. It's been raining nearly every day. We've only had maybe 3 or 4 hot days.
Fucking hell. And there's fucking the
Where's this
Oxford
thing gonna
walking
go
about
down?
in shorts, bruv.
I'll tell you what, mate. If we get a few more injuries, we could well go down.
It's only a fucking spider, isn't it? Fucking.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
You could have some fun poking spiders in places.
Spurs won Arsenal 2. That ain't as bad as what I thought he was going to put, Dave, to be fair. I thought he was going to put like 8-0 or something. Right, on that thing, I'm going to have to love you and leave you now, boys. It's been emotional. Milton, good to see you again, Chavi.
Likewise, take care, boys. Thanks for having me on, and have a good night.
Bless you, Milton. Bless you, brother.
Thanks all the big lads on here tonight, lads, and we'll see you next time. Shalom.
Take care.
Have a good
Shalom.
one, boys.